Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Chris here. Welcome to the promotions, the free promotions for Australia and New Zealand, November 2021. I'm going to get right into it. But first, you need to know that if you would like these promotional items, you need to get on Essential Rewards. If you have no clue what that means, I'm going to put a link in the description for both New Zealand and Australia so you know what that involves. But basically, there is no commitment. It's just that if you are buying these products on a regular basis, a monthly basis, like your NingXia and your oils and your supplements and your skincare and your makeup and your baby items and stuff for your kids, if you're buying these things anyways, things that you normally use, toothpaste and household cleaning solution and dishwasher detergent and dishwashing liquid, all these things, then why not get on Essential Rewards, buy it on a monthly basis? You just need to spend about 50 PV on a regular basis. It can be more. And then you're going to be eligible to get points for free items and then have these bonus items as well, should you spend a certain amount of money that they equate in PV, which are points. All right, let's jump in. First of all, at 145 PV, you are going to get a 5 ml bottle of nutmeg. Now, here in the US, the FDA wanted Young Living to discriminate or differentiate, guess I should say, from the topical and aromatic use from the internal use. And so Young Living created a Vitality line. It's the white bottle here, but there's a twin of this. That's just the brown label that's on the name here. I just happen to have the Vitality bottle. The same oil in here is the same that you would have in your nutmeg that you would receive. So just to take away some of that confusion, it's just different labels, same oil inside. All right, 190 PV, you are going to get the Idaho Grand Fir 5 ml bottle. And you are going to get the Mineral Sunscreen Lotion in the 50 SPF. This is the 50. There's also a 10, but you're going to get the 50. You are also going to get at the 250 PV a Peace and Calming Roller. So this is a really great thing. We're going to talk more about that in a second. At the 320 PV, you are going to get the One Heart 5 ml bottle. It's a blend. And at 400 PV, you are going to get not a 5 ml bottle, but a 15 ml bottle of Sacred Frankincense. Incredible. Incredible. Yum. I love Sacred Frankincense. Oh, yeah. Frankincense all day, every day. All the oil blends with frankincense I love. All right. So let's go back and talk a little bit more how you use these. We're going to start off with at the 145 PV nutmeg, the 5 ml bottle. Well, you can diffuse it. You can inhale it. You can, God, it smells so good. You can also apply it. So for diffusing and inhaling, it's going to be energizing and uplifting. It actually really is. I really love the smell of this. It allows us to embrace joy. So you throw it in the diffuser around holiday time. Put in also with it some thieves or clove or bergamot or orange and just kind of get into the holiday spirit. You can also make a room spray with it, maybe adding some of the same oils that I mentioned to spritz around and just freshen up the air and get people uplifted. Now, it is great to apply to the sacral chakra. So this is that triangle-shaped bone at the end of the spine. the solar plexus, which is right underneath the rib cage, above the belly button, and the heart chakras. That's going to help with keeping the energy flowing in those centers, those energy centers. And then another really great thing that nutmeg does is to help support the adrenal glands. Those are the glands that sit right on top of the kidneys, and they are involved in our stress response. They do some other things too, but that's the one we most love them for. And so that's going to be when you just kind of put your hands underneath your ribs in the back. Just rub some oil right in that area. That's where your adrenals are to help support your adrenal glands, especially during times of stress, because we know how hectic the holidays can get. And so this can be something you can do to support. Now, if you have in America the Vitality version, in Europe's the Plus version, and I know in New Zealand and Australia they call it the culinary uh, line. Whatever we're going to call it, however it is labeled for internal use, you can take this in a capsule and put it in some culinary oils like olive or grapeseed or coconut or something like that. Put it in a capsule and take it that way. And it's going to help support your nervous and endocrine systems. And your endocrine systems are the ones, think hormonal systems. This is why the Endoflex Blend, and there is a Vitality version and a regular aromatic topical version, contains nutmeg. So it's going to help with your hormones. It's going to help with your prostaglandin balance, which is something to do with the inflammatory processes. So we need a balance. We actually do need some inflammation in some acute situations, but we don't want too much. And we do want to have a checks and balance system. Well, nutmeg can help support that when you take it internally. In your kitchen, you can add it to things that you're baking, pumpkin breads, or any other holiday baking that you're doing, cookies, cakes. Can maybe add it to cider. I know I love making a vegan eggnog using coconut milk and nutmeg and some other some other things too. So it's super good, super great for you. And just yeah, give your nutmeg a try. You get it for free, right? All right, at 190 PV, you are going to get the Idaho Grand Fir 5 mils. It used to be called balsam fir. So if you have that oil, it's the same thing. They renamed it Idaho Grand Fir. And it was traditionally used to soothe muscle discomfort following exercise or working out or, whatever, using muscles. And it is also well known for supporting healthy respiratory function. So go ahead and put it in your diffuser. It's like Christmas in a bottle. It really can help just get everybody in the spirit. It can ease stress and help everyone relax. Maybe add in some other tree oils like Northern Lights Black Spruce, Idaho Blue Spruce, pine, or maybe try adding in some eucalyptus or RC to help further the support for the respiratory system and also the muscular system. So all those things really work well together. You can get the benefit of that respiratory support by making a rub using some coconut oil and the Idaho Grand Fir, as well as maybe adding in some eucalyptus or RC or raven. It's going to help facilitate grounding and balance when you apply it to your sacral and heart chakras. And if you are inclined to the tree oils, which I am, you might want to use it as a perfume base and maybe try adding things like patchouli or maybe some other things like joy. So just playing around with different scent notes and seeing maybe you can come up with your own signature scent. Like I said, it is great support for the muscles, so you can add this to your massage carrier oil, whether it's the V6 or coconut oil, or if you're using one of Young Living's blends, like the Ortho Sport or Ortho Ease. And you can also add some other muscle supporting oils like peppermint or wintergreen along with your Idaho Grand Fir. Now, I love this mineral sunscreen because number one, it is not toxic. Do you know how hard it is to find a sunscreen that is not toxic in New Zealand? I do because the last time I was in New Zealand, I totally forgot my sunscreen, if you can believe it. Those are the things I really pack first, or all the things that I know I'm going to need and I don't know if I can get. So, going to a health food store, there were still not commercially made sunscreens that didn't have some toxic ingredients in them. I had to go to a farmer's market and I found one, but it was really hard. So you don't want to put all these chemicals on your skin. They actually have related those chemicals that they put in those commercial sunscreens to skin cancer. So we don't necessarily want to block out all the sun. There is something to be said for getting some sun. We want some vitamin D. But if I'm going to be on a beach or out in the sun, I do want to protect my skin. And I love this because it goes on really nicely. It absorbs into the skin and doesn't just sit on top and make you look like a ghost. So I don't know. This is really great. You're going to get it for free. Give it a try since you are headed right on into summer in the Southern Hemisphere. All right, 250 PV, peace and calming roller. So the oil, it comes in the starter kits that you can put in your diffuser, um, which is great. But this is also fabulous to have on the go. And you can keep it in your purse or your diaper bag or your backpack, your pocket, whatever. It's great to have on hand with the hectic holiday season and holiday shopping, children meltdowns. It really can help turn any negative situation into a more positive one, or at least not so crazy. So it's ready to go. Topical application, just open the top, roll it on, and you are good to go. All right, at 320 PV is the One Heart 5 ml bottle. It's specifically blended to bring people together and encourage a happy outlook on life. So this is fabulous to use in the holiday season. It's a blend of ylang-ylang Valor, Akatia, lemon, lime, Northern Lights black spruce, and spearmint. It's a really nice blend. I mean, how could you not love this with those oils in there? So you can apply this over your heart, just breathe deeply, and just really, meditate on being grateful for the connections of people in your life. It's great to diffuse during gatherings of family and friends just to enhance those healthy connections and communication and relationships. And it's also great to diffuse or just inhale when you're meditating or praying or journaling, things like that. So we are finally to 400 PV at Sacred Frankincense. Yum, yum, yum. So, of course, you can use this anywhere you would use regular frankincense, the different genus. But one of the best places I love to put this is right on the top of my head. And I like to rub it in and get it clockwise. There we go. And then my hair is diffuser too. Oh my gosh. So, this is once again a great oil to diffuse if you want to foster deep connections with your friends and family as well as your higher self. You can apply it also to your third eye in those situations. And one of my favorite ways to use it is in the sacred seven serum for the face. And I will put a link to the recipe in the description. All right, everybody, that is it for this month's freebies. Really amazing. What a great set of oils and products for you to try. And this is a great way for you to, maybe you would never really buy one heart, but then you might get it and love it. And I know that has definitely happened to me. So if you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so you know when I'm posting a video. I come on every week, at least do one video a week about these oils, how to use them, and what good they can do in your life. I've also encouraged you to look back at my YouTube videos I did last year on some DIY holiday gifts. So if you are a DIYer, you can get started on that. I may be doing some more this year. I don't know. I'm just being spontaneous. I have nothing really planned. Um, but you might want to check that out. And also, if you are not yet a Young Living member, then I've got info on how to get started with Young Living. And if you have questions, you can always reach out to me. All right, have a great week, and I will see you next time.